Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I'll be teaching you how to cut the pattern of this beautiful jacket you're seeing. So if this is something you're interested in, please keep watching, like this video, comment, subscribe, and let's get started. Welcome back guys. So let's start drafting. So on your pattern paper, you measure 2 inches at this part. Just measure 2 inches. It's from that 2 inches we'll start our measurement. So the 2 inches will be for the extension of the neck. You know the neck is high, so the 2 inches will be for the highness of the neck. So after the 2 inches, you start by measuring your bust length, your armhole, your waist. That's my bust length. You measure your waist measurement, then you measure the length of your jacket. So after then, you draw a straight line across the point you've made. So now after that, you locate your armhole area, that is the armhole length. That's what I located at that point. Then you label. I'm just labeling so that you know the points. So now before you continue, we'll take out 1 inches at this area. That will be for the overlapping at the front. You know, it's a jacket, there'll be an overlapping at the front, so you take out 1 inch at this area, then you roll it out. So after that, the next thing we'll be doing is your armhole curve. So I won't be doing that because that's easy. So you just do your armhole slope after then you measure 2.5 here to connect your armhole slope, the shoulder slope rather. So this is my shoulder slope. So the next thing I'll be doing is just to take my measurement across this side. But before then, you measure your nipple to nipple measurement divided by 2. You measure it after the 1 inch you've measured. You know, there is 1 inch at that area. So your nipple to nipple measurement divided by 2 will be taken after that part. Then at this bust area, I went down by 3/4 inches. I just went down by 3/4 inches. So the next thing I will now be doing is to connect the points I've made. So I'm taking the same measurement at that area, then I'll connect from the new line I drew after my bust length. So I'll just connect it. So then I'll take 1 inch, that is 1/2 inch to one side, 1/2 inch to the other side. So then I'll connect this downward too. So that's that about our darts. So now we'll be doing a princess dart at this area. So just from that point there, you just connect it to the armhole area. So just connect it to the armhole area like this. So this is what I have. Then I'll be tightening this part. So I won't be using up to 1 inch. I'll just be using like 3/4 inches just to tighten the area. Before I tightened the area, I went ahead to measure my bust measurement. I added my sewing allowance. I measured my waist measurement at this point too. I added my sewing allowance and the darts I took out. So at the top length area, you measure your hip measurement. You add your sewing allowance. Then the next thing to do is to connect to this part. So after connecting, we'll move ahead to the armhole area. So for this armhole now, I'll just go ahead and draw this curve like that. Then this armhole, I said that we'll be tightening this part. But before we tightening this part, so I'm extending this other part by 1 inch, because after joining it will be short. So I'm extending it with 1 inch, just like the way I did. So just 1 inch to the lower part. Then I'm just trying to tighten this part just a little, not too much at all, just a little. So that part will be the unwanted part. We'll be trimming out. So now this area I'll go up by 1 inch. Then I'll just connect just like this. Yes, like that. So this part, so I'll make a curve at this area. So I'll make another curve at this area, just like that. So that is what it looks like. So the next thing we'll be doing now is to draft the neckline. So we'll measure 2.5 inches, and from that point you just roll it upward like that. Then after that you will connect this part. I will show you how you will connect it, just like a slight curve here, just like this. Even though this one is too much, so I will redraw it with my hand. Just need a small curve, yeah, something like that. Then after that it's time to draw the curve. So what I will do now is to play around it, because this is my first time of drafting this kind of neckline. So I'm trying to play around with it at this point until I get the perfect way to do it. Then I will tell you very soon. So this is what I'll be doing. So from this point to the other point, I'll be connecting it, as you can see. So I'll connect the points up here down to this side, just like the way I'm doing. Then the next thing I will do is to just slant this line upward a little bit. So that is what I will be doing for the neckline. So now the next thing to do now is to just cut what I have, and I'll be using this front pattern to also draft the back pattern. So just stay tuned to see how I will do that. So now this is my back pattern, so I'll place the front pattern on it like this. But there is 1 inch at the front for this front pattern, so I'll reduce it. I'll deduct that away, so my pattern will be starting from the main line, not the 1 inch line. I hope you get. So the pattern will be starting after the 1 inch line. That is, the back pattern will be starting after the 1 inch line at the front. So after you've placed the front pattern on the back pattern and you are sure of what you have, then you cut straight. There's a curvy part at the front. You won't cut the curvy part. Make sure everything is straight. Just cut it the way I'm cutting. Everything must be straight. So now it's time to transfer the dart for the front to the back. But I will not be transferring this half inch that I deducted from the front, that shoulder part. I won't be deducting that from mine, so it will just be like this. So after cutting, this is what I have. This is for the front, and I've labeled F1 and F2. So this is the back. So for the darts, it was 1 inch for the front, so I reduced it for the back. And for this other parts too, I just did a tightening at this back area of 1 inch, so I slanted it like this downward. So at this part, I did not remove any ½ inch. It was just the same way it was. So this is what I have for the back, B1 and B2. So this is the material I will be using. I couldn't get the exact fabric, but this is what I will be using. So this is a Mikado fabric, and this is a suit lining that I'll be using as the lining. Now you go ahead to cut by adding ½ inch all around your measurement. So where you will not add the ½ inch is the side joining area. We've added our sewing allowance there, and also the armhole area. That is where you will not add ½ inch. So this is the outcome of this outfit. If you want the sewing tutorial, it will be the next video. Please like, comment, share, turn on your post notifications so that you get notified whenever I drop the video. Please like this video, comment, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you soon.